Hello everybody and welcome back. In today's very special video, Windows Vista has turned 19 years old since its 2007 release date. Actually, 19 years and 1 day. I'm 1 day short on making this video, but for this weekend, this is for Windows Vista. So we're going to be installing Windows Vista and using the Upgrade Windows Vista Experience Anytime Upgrade package. So let's go ahead and take a look at our laptop that we will be using for this. So this is a HP Pavilion Entertainment notebook PC. It came with an AMD Athlon X2 64 processor with ATI Radeon graphics. It was originally shipped with Windows Vista. There's really not much we need to look on the bottom. It's got a couple ports on the side, maybe 2 USB ports, a Kennington lock, your DVD disk drive with LightScribe, I believe. I could be wrong. LightScribe was a technology to where I think you could use a special disk and imprint like the image of something on the disk. I don't know if this model exactly has that, but I know a couple models did have it. And then on the other side, we've got probably one more USB port, HDMI, printer port, all those good stuff. So let's go ahead and try to install Vista. I'm going to go ahead, power on our PC. And unfortunately, I did not have a hard drive caddy, so kind of just threw in a hard drive, so hopefully it'll be okay. I'm sure it will. I think there's an old installation of Windows 7 on this system. We're not going to be using that. We're going to press F9 for boot device options. We're going to put in our Windows Vista operating system in. Okay, we're going to go for internal C-ROM drive. I'm going to get you guys in for a closer look. What a beautiful, reflective, dusty screen we got going on here. Do apologize about that. Didn't get a chance to clean this computer up, but we will do that in one of our next videos. Hopefully this disk boots. It sounds like it's trying to. Okay, it sounds like our disk drive has failed us, so going to eject my disk really quick. We are going to use an external drive. For some reason, I've been having a lot of issues with optical drives lately. I'm not sure why. Whoops, that's weird there. All right. Yeah, we gotta check some error, unfortunately. Come on now. This DV, if it's the DV model, pretty sure it is, this PC is extremely rough, in rough condition. Okay, F9 is our boot device options. We're going to go ahead and select this drive right here, see what it does for us. Looks like it's gonna load for us. I like that. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with that internal drive. That kind of makes me upset a little bit, but well, it does support USB, you know, booting over USB, so we can always do that. And I can always find a drive. They go for $20 to $25, but honestly, you can find this whole computer for cheaper than that, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much. I'll be surprised if we can even get Windows to install on this hard drive, because I don't even know if this hard drive works, so we're gonna find out. Look at that. There we go. Tip the screen back a little bit. You guys can see me there. I was getting a little confused there. That got me nervous. All right, we're gonna go ahead and press next. We're gonna press install now. Since it's got to talk over through USB to a DVD drive, it might be a little bit slow. Windows cannot be installed as hard disk. Windows must be installed to a partition formatted in NTFS. Can we not format it? Nice. Okay. That's great. Wonderful. Okay. Well, this is not going to stop me from getting this done. So let's go ahead and X out. and we will do this. We're gonna quit this. Wow, this mouse is interesting. We're gonna quit this. I'm gonna go grab another hard drive. I think this hard drive is formatted for Linux, maybe, possibly, or something else. I'm not sure why, but I can always eject the drive and try to reformat it. So let me go ahead and try that. All right, so the drive is reformatted. Let's go ahead and boot Windows Vista again, and let's see if it'll allow us to install. Yep, that's our drive. Oh, it's just gonna go right to installing. Sweet, okay. So it was happy with it. It worked. Well, I'm gonna let it do its job, and we'll be back. Windows Vista is almost complete. Okay, I always chose the dog icon. I always chose this background. Absolutely love it. Okay. Change my time. The mouse is a little finicky, but that's okay. Ah, Windows Vista. Always had a soft spot for you. You've always worked for me. Never had any problems. Well, no. No, I've had problems, but not too bad. And this is a DV6. Wow, that fan is... Fan is overheating just a little bit. Hopefully we can get through this without it overheating too much. But it is really going right now. I'm gonna do a quick little check on it. Oh yeah. Now she is overheating. Let's see if we can get through this without that happening. Wow, those speakers are beautiful. Yeah, that fan is really going right now. That's crazy. They kind of did a weird design with the vent because, I mean, the dust that goes right there. She's heating up, but we'll make this quick. There it is. Yep, that is our AMD Athlon dual-core QL65. We have 4 gigabytes of RAM. I always hated this, the welcome screen, but I always liked it too. But it took me a long time to realize that somewhere on the bottom of the screen, you could actually turn it off. For some reason, I'm not seeing it here, but that's okay. Something I do want to visit is this, which is what's new in Windows Vista. And we need the internet for that, don't we? Oh, maybe not. Look at that. And I know we don't have, oh geez, we don't have any of the drivers. That's okay. Look at this. Explore new features for searching, staying connected. Nice. Sync and sharing. It's new security. Internet Explorer. You can save your pictures in a photo gallery. Easy to view them. Got parental controls for children. You got the easy transfer, which was actually pretty cool. You could do that. And then just our ease of accessibility. But yeah, this is it. I've always liked this sidebar. Some people don't, but sometimes I don't like it either. So that's why I would close it. The one thing that I didn't like about Windows Vista is that every time you let's see, I wanted to run CMD as administrator, you would always get this. That's a little buggy. I don't like having to press that every time because I am the admin. So, yeah, we got no battery, unfortunately, in this machine. But yeah, look at that. Windows Vista is running. It's been a while. I mean, it's just, this is what it is. You know, I can go here, check out my drive, and yeah, that's it. There we go. You know, you're able to, I think you're able to view your pictures in here, yeah. Had a couple sample pictures in here, and you can view all that. It was pretty, it's pretty simple. Not a lot of people liked it, but I love Windows Vista. I really do. Well, that's really all I have planned for this. Windows Vista is running on our DV6, which is, I just realized up here that yes, this is a DV6. So, what a classic computer for a classic operating system. Okay, pause for a second. Unfortunately, Windows Anytime Upgrade was not functioning properly for this machine, so that's why I just kind of cut it out. You don't see it in there. And we're just gonna try to do that in our next video and try to get that to work there. Okay? All right, now back to it. Happy birthday, Windows Vista. You will always hold a special place in all of our hearts, and especially mine. And I will continue to use Windows Vista offline to this day. Everyone, I want to say thank you so much for joining me today. And as always, I will see you in the next one.